Recently, the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has announced his intention of creating a state police system in Nigeria.
I'm reviewing all the aspects of the security. It might be necessary, instead of all this civilian, this medical, this or JTV, civilian, that, and I have to create state police. We are looking at that holistically. When we defeat security, it will be effective. We must protect our children, our people, and our livelihood, our places of worship and places of recreation. We can't intimidate us. On one hand, the forest guard is being empowered, and we empower them effectively. We put that, we defeat the fear of politicization by political differences that has prevented establishment of the state community policing in the past. And there should be other ways to really counter all of that.
Some prominent Nigerians, including politicians, have kicked against the idea, but some others believe it is the best way to tackle insecurity in the country. For instance, Francis Onabis, a prominent Nigerian politician based in Italy, says the growing call for state police in Nigeria reflects a genuine concern about rising insecurity, but it also presents a dangerous policy direction. While decentralization may appear attractive on the surface, granting governors authority to establish and control armed police forces risks deepening political abuse, victimization, and instability across the federation. As he argues against state police, Prince Pat Abi believes that state police will assist in curbing the menace of the rampaging herdsmen and terrorists, causing mayhem among local residents in the country. Abi says the governors should be given clear directives on how to control the police in their respective states. Abi is of the opinion that creating state police will be one of the best decisions taken by present administration. But Onabis says a more sustainable solution lies not in fragmenting law enforcement, but in overhauling and strengthening the Nigerian Police Force, NPF, as a national institution. Reform should focus on 4 key policy areas, but not limited to redefining the police priorities. The Nigerian police should, according to him, primarily serve citizens, not function as personal guards for politicians and their families. And if the protection of very important persons, VIPs, is necessary, government should establish a dedicated Secret Service Protection Unit under clear legal guidelines, thereby freeing the police to focus on public safety. He further opined that police welfare and incentives and low morale remains a core challenge. Policymakers must prioritize competitive salaries, healthcare, housing, and pension for officers. Without improving welfare, no structural reform will succeed. He further maintains that Nigeria's governors collectively receive billions in security votes annually, often without transparency. Redirecting these funds to directly support the police with legislative oversight would ensure better equipment, training, and operational capacity. On modernization and capacity building, he said effective policing today requires advanced technology, forensic tools, reliable patrol vehicles, and continuous professional training. Investment in these areas will ensure that the NPF evolves into a modern intelligence-driven force. To achieve these goals, Onabis recommends that the following reforms should be considered in drafting any new security legislation. Establish a national police reform bill that sets clear priorities for citizen-focused policing. Create a secret service protection unit for political office holders and VIPs, separate from the Nigerian police force. Legislate the redirection of the state security votes into a transparent police welfare and equipment fund managed jointly by the federal government, the Police Service Commission, and civil society observers. Introduce a national policy welfare framework covering minimum salary, insurance, pension, and housing for all officers. Provide statutory funding for modern policing tools, forensics labs, communication systems, surveillance drones, and rapid response vehicles. Mandate annual training and professional certification for officers with incentives for performance and discipline. Establish a National Policing Oversight Committee to ensure accountability, prevent abuse of power, and build trust between police and citizens. Nigeria, he further stressed, does not need fragmented, state-controlled police forces vulnerable to political misuse. What the nation urgently requires is a professional, well-resourced, and accountable national police service that can earn public trust and deliver security for all citizens. Reforming the Nigerian police force is a wiser and safer path than creating parallel state forces. The focus should not be building institutions, not multiplying weaknesses.